High winds and dry conditions were major factors in the growth of the Little Bobtail Lake fire over the long weekend. The blaze now spans 250 square kilometres. The fire area contains hundreds of recreational properties as well as a number of permanent residences, all of which will remain in jeopardy if conditions don't improve.
You can see off to the southwest here, you can see the smoke coming up around above the trees there.
It's been a week of waiting for residents and recreational property owners who live near the Bobtail Lake fire.
It's better now than it was at the beginning. We're pretty on needles and pins pretty much, not knowing what to expect next.
And then right across here to Graveyard and Bobtail Lake.
Last weekend we packed up a lot of our personal items like family portraits, pictures, some family heirlooms, things like that.
Hundreds of property owners from the area have either already been evacuated or remain on evacuation alert.
Well, it depends. We've been told 20 minutes, maybe an hour. All depends, I guess, on what the fire's doing.
Despite some rain, high winds over the long weekend caused the fire to grow, despite efforts of crews to contain it.
Until we have the fire completely contained and we're convinced it won't move anymore, there still is a risk to these residences.
We do have the fire very close to and just off the west end of Norman Lake.
Fire Incident Commander Robert Krause said the weather has yet to cooperate with crews battling the blaze.
Winds as high as 50 kilometers an hour yesterday, which caused the fire to continue to grow, and in one area it did come to within 1 kilometer of the Norman Forest Service Road, which is one of the areas that has us concerned for the residents of the Norman Lake area.
And the winds on this side push the fire away that way, the winds on this side push the fire away. So the fire actually gets pushed in two opposite directions at the same time.
Despite the fire's growth over the weekend, residents from nearby Cluculz Lake weren't worried the fire would reach their properties.
Well, I'm not really totally worried about it, but my wife is sure concerned about it. But she's got more concern than I do.
More worried about the people at Bednesty, where it's closer. But yeah, out here I'm not worried.
Property owners were also thankful for the efforts of the BC Wildfire Management Branch for continuing to keep the fire from reaching their properties.
The firefighters, I think, they're doing a really good job containing it.
We know the boys are working hard out there, and so they'll get her under control.
I just want to thank everybody involved in that for a job well done. We really appreciate it, and I'm sure very dangerous and difficult work for those people.
And as for the fire crews, they'd appreciate a little cooperation from Mother Nature.
We do need more help in terms of suitable weather for firefighting, cooler temperatures and no wind.
Adam Donnelly, CKPG News.